This is Team Specific Assembly. I have Will and Artemy with me. Do you guys want to take it away?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
So, as Tony just said, our team is Specific Assembly, and our team members are Allison, Artemy, Ayman, Catherine, Miriam, Miguel, and myself, Will. So we worked on the well-being track. We were inspired by Dr. Rosin's presentation, especially her quote that this time more than ever, we need to take care of each other instead of self-obsessing. And also her insight that the cure for panic and anxiety is more human connection. And that's because human connection affects physiological change. It dampens stress, it reawakens the mind's higher functions, and it opens the door to hopeful thoughts. So we wanted to foster this connection at a local level. And to that end, we designed Co-Care, which you can see right here on my screen share. So Co-Care is a safe space where users can offer help to those in their neighborhood or request help from the citizen volunteers. So let's take a look at our design prototype first, and then I'll turn it over to my colleague Artemy, who's on the development side. Okay, so we're right here, we're on the home page. You can choose whether you need help or whether you want to help. So let's do need help first. Well, first we'll take a quick look. So here we have the fold, going below the fold, some things that our volunteers can help with, and profiles of some of our volunteers. Okay, so let's say you need help. Click there. Okay, so then you sign up, put in your personal information. And down here we have some check boxes for you have to be over 18. You also need to say that, like, oh, I've been following the COVID guidelines. To my knowledge, I don't have symptoms. And then sign up. Okay, so now Jackie here has an account, and Jackie can choose what she needs help with. So currently there are 4 options. There's grocery shopping and delivery, pharmacy pickup and delivery, conversation and social support, and this is something that we would be really interested in developing more, and then post office pickup and drop off. So let's choose grocery shopping and delivery. And then we can write a note. Jackie can write a note here giving more information. So she would like some halal meat from her local deli, and she needs about 1 pound. And then Jackie says how she would like to be contacted, either by email or by phone number. Call to action button, and we have a pop-up. Thank you, your request has been submitted. One of our volunteers will reach out to you shortly. All right, let's start over. Let's go back to the home page. And let's say that we want to sign up to be a volunteer. So we'll click, I want to help. All right, same sign-up screen as we saw before. Put in your personal information. And, the checkbox is down here as well. Sign up. All right, so now Benjamin has an account. So now Benjamin can see people in the neighborhood who need help, people he can help. So for example, there's Jackie, right? We just met Jackie. So Jackie, again, needs help with groceries. You can see that by the icon there. And she's 0.3 miles away from Benjamin. And Benjamin can reach out to Jackie to help her through phone or through email. Going down, we see Jonas Salk. He needs medication pickup every 2 weeks. You can see the icon there representing the pharmacy. And so forth and so on. Alexandra wants social connection, social support, I should say. And Gianna would like social support. And yeah, and again, you can contact them there. So that's where we're at with our design prototype. So now I'm going to turn it over to my colleague Artemy, and he's going to discuss the development side. Take it away, Artemy.
Hi, everybody. So
let me stop sharing my screen here. Sorry.
Let me share my screen. So this is what I've got going on right now. We have a login page and authentication. So you can also register. So let's go ahead and log in. Right now, we keep it pretty simple to get the functionality going in the back end more. We have I need help, in which you can pick, say, groceries and say, I like carrots. And so we submit that. You can then come to I want to help. Right now we have these I would love to add that functionality in later on. I wasn't able to right now. So we have all these posts. And then all the way at the bottom, we have I like carrots. So someone can then see that post, a volunteer, and then decide to help. Definitely was a lot of fun. So thank you for everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Good
I'll
job.
second that.
Well, good job. That's great. And we'll definitely share this with the HeartMath team, and Dr. Lisa was talking about this stuff too, so we'll definitely share it with them. And yeah, that's awesome. Really good work. What technologies did you use to build it?
I use Rails, Ruby on Rails for the back end. So I created that, and then I hooked it up to React front end using JavaScript.
Cool. Does anybody on our panel have any questions, or in the audience? You can use the QA function.
Awesome work, guys. I had one question / thought around Nextdoor. Maybe if you had looked into that at all. I'm curious if they offer any sort of like authentication. I don't know if you could like log in through Nextdoor or something, but it seems like there's a lot of overlap to be leveraged there potentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from what I know of Nextdoor, it's not. I'm not an expert on the app, but it's not centering. It's centering communication between neighbors, but maybe not so much like helping your neighbors out, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully, we're taking it a step further towards building those connections. And I know like Nextdoor kind of has like a slightly, I don't know, not bad, but like, there's a lot of like online, there's like an account online called the Best of Nextdoor where it's like people saying things or like don't make any sense or like being passive aggressive. And, that's the danger you run into with any kind of social platform. But we would really, our goal with this would be to avoid all of that and just get right to the human connection.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's awesome, and I think it is really great. Just something that you were able to create really quickly. I guess Eamon just chimed in too that you guys used Figma for the designs. Very cool.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah. Thanks, Simon.
Awesome.
I have a question. It's Patrick.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Question: have you guys thought about like putting in the amount of time commitment somebody would want to donate into the app?
Yeah, not currently, not on the MVP. Like, are you saying like a minimum amount of time someone would need to put in?
Well, like if the amount, like if I'm going to be donating my time as a volunteer, which it's an awesome idea. I don't want to know is like how long will it take me to do this, because I might have other things to do, because in these times a lot of working parents are spending time both working and extending their work hours to take care of their kids during the day. And
Yeah.
So that might be something to put in to add as one of the concepts in the application.
Yes. So currently, all that kind of stuff would be determined through the person, through like email or texting or calling the person you're going to be helping out, right? That's just because for the MVP we didn't have time to implement that. But absolutely, for next steps, being able to put in your availability, days of the week, how many hours, that would help people who are looking for help. That would help people who are in need of help to find the perfect volunteer for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Hey, Jeff, one question actually I'd love to ask. I think it's a fantastic idea for the people who want to help, fleshing out the social support structures. Do you guys give any thought to either resources or training for some of those people to identify some potential people who might be at risk? A lot of people are cooped up at home. If they have kids, they're running around, or elderly people, they might be a little down, or depressed, seasonal, those sorts of things. And it may be a good idea to tie into some of their local resources and networks, saying, "Hey, listen, you might have something a little bit more going on here. Maybe I can point you in the right direction." They may not have to do anything; they're all volunteers,
Sure.
assuming they wouldn't have medical training. But a little bit of awareness, and maybe like even a YouTube 5-minute tutorial on how to pick up on signs of, hey, maybe there's something wrong here.
Yeah,
It would go a very long way. People helping people.
Yeah, exactly. If someone is a professional, that could be, part of the. They could indicate that in their profile, right? Their volunteering profile, like, hey, I on this kind of certification and such. Or if they don't, then they would have access to those resources that you just described to forward, that information. Exactly right. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I said 5 minutes, and now we're going 10 minutes. But I said we're going to be loose. So thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I mean, that's really impressive to get done in about 24 hours. So good job. I hope you continue it and bring those designs in and get it launched. We have some free hosting for you guys. So yeah, it would be awesome to see this live.